Hi everybody, Chris and Marina here. Tonight we are in Las Vegas, and after more than a decade of this property sitting here, tonight is the night that Resorts World Las Vegas is opening up. It's Thursday night, a little after 11 p.m. and you can see there's tons of crowds here, and we're excited to be here, and we invite you to join us on this episode of The Walker Chronicles.
Alright, so we were just in Resorts World for the first look, and getting into Resorts World was a real struggle. Implementation of entering the property, not so good. It was a real shaky start. We will be back tomorrow, kind of recoup, and hopefully we can get in through the front doors instead of the back door like we did today. So hopefully tomorrow they'll get it together and it'll be a better day. Good morning, everybody. We are just packing up all our stuff to head on over to Resorts World. We do have a room reservation there. Now, they did open on the 24th. Unfortunately, you couldn't book a room on the 24th because they didn't open until 11 p.m. So we were able to get a room here at the Mirage using the My Vegas app.
Free rooms.
Free room.
Play that app on your phone, you get free rooms.
Yep. So we were able to use that app to get the room for free, but our time here is now up and we need to go check in at Resorts World, and I'm excited to see what the hotel rooms look like. We'll be giving you a tour shortly, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, no, I'm totally stoked. We're going to be staying at the Conrad, one of the two properties that are actually open. The highest end property, the Croxford, is not open yet. We think it opens up on the 4th, but the Conrad was open and we were able to use our Hilton points and actually get a room there as well. So that's going to be another free room during this trip.
So let's head on over and see what the property is all about.
Let's go. So we actually got here, we went to go check in, but our room's not ready yet, so we have some time to kill. They're storing our bags for us, so we figured we'd walk around the hotel and maybe even get some lunch over at Viva. Mexican food sounds pretty good right now, so let's go take a look at it. So we made our way over to Viva, and to our dismay, it's actually not open. It says it's going to be opening soon. Not like today, but in several days. It's a little disappointing because when we actually came here on Thursday night for the grand opening, there were definitely people in there drinking and eating. So I guess I have a little bit of an issue when you actually have an opening. We spend the time and the effort to come out here to enjoy what the hotel has to offer, and some of the key things are not open yet. But obviously we'll be back. I was just really in the mood for some Mexican food. So we'll see if we can find something else.
So right on the left-hand side of Wally's, if you walk a little bit around the corner, you'll find a window with the open kitchen. So you'll see them cooking all of their steaks, burgers, and everything else that's on the menu. Really interesting, and if you have little kids, it's kind of interesting to have them watch how their food is being prepared and made, and even if you're not eating there, it just gives them something to look at, and it's kind of interesting.
You can also see if the kitchen is nice and clean. And this one's really clean. Looks like everybody's taking extra care. That's the downside of having a big window in the kitchen, but this place is up to the task. The food looks great. You can see all the grills are actually, they load them onto these grates, and then the grates lower onto the fire. So it looks like most of the steak and the meat is actually cooked on an open flame, which is awesome. Would make it even taste better, I think.
It looks like Street Bird Fried Chicken is a very popular location here. It has one of the longest lines here in the food hall. Not sure what makes it so popular, but maybe we should try this place out.
It's interesting because all you can get are wings or boneless thighs. Are the only two types of chicken you can get from this place. They both have spicy and regular, what they call Mrs. Fried Chicken, or the spicy fried chicken sandwich. It looks good. They have macaroni and greens. They got a lot of different things, but I'm a little surprised that there's only 2 different cuts of chicken you can get. What we ended up ordering was a Chilean sea bass skewer, a chicken thigh with onion skewer, as well as a yakitori onigiri with salmon. It's grilled, it looks fantastic. Actually, everything looks fantastic. The ordering's a little odd. You have to order from these touchscreens and you come pick up your food, but it's a little disorganized now, I think just because it's so new, but let's give it a shot and dig in and try it. All right, so I'm gonna give the Chilean sea bass a shot first. So, we did have to wait a little bit, and the order process is not the best, but it tastes fantastic. It's a little cold, because we had to wait or walk around looking for a place to eat this food, but the Chilean sea bass is fantastic. It really is.
Right, I'm gonna start with the sea bass. One of my favorite things ever. I'm excited, but see if they get it right.
I told you.
It is chewy.
10s across the board. This is incredibly flavorful, tender. This is everything sea bass should be on a skewer. I want 20 of these just for myself. It is really, really fantastic. We're gonna have to come back here or get more before we leave because this is, I haven't tasted anything else here, but this is a favorite already. I already know this.
So next is the chicken thigh meat. Let's give that a shot. Wow. That's really, really good. It's funny, it's salty from the yakitori, it's sweet, but there's actually a little heat coming through in the back. I don't know if it's from pepper or what it is, but that's another home run. That's fantastic.
Wow. All right, now for the chicken. This has a ton of flavor too, juicy, moist. It has that little bit of a char to it that comes right through. This is good also, but I have to say that sea bass, done. I'm dead. It's done.
Let's go on to the onigiri. If you're not familiar with an onigiri, it's a little triangle-shaped hunk of rice. They can come just with rice. They can come with all sorts of different meats. They can be grilled. They can be not grilled. This is grilled and has salmon inside of it. So that was pretty plain. That did not have a lot of flavor to it. Texture's good, but I didn't taste anything. That was a little bit of a letdown, but the other two items are awesome. We'll see if Marina gets another bite or if it's just the food the way it is.
I love rice balls. I've had them in Japan several times. I can't walk around Japan without one of these in my purse as a snack. So I'm interested to see what these are going to taste like. I have to agree with Chris. This is, I could taste the salmon. I did get a good amount of salmon, but it's not super flavorful. The outside is a little crispy. The inside is really nice and moist, but it could use a little something. They do brush it with a little teriyaki sauce. As you can see, it's a little brown, but it needs a little something more. So I will finish this, but I need to finish this before Chris gets to it because this is all mine.
So we just walked over to Genting Palace like we did on Thursday, but this time they actually have a menu up. The menu looks delicious. There's all sorts of amazing seafood. There's different poultry. There's barbecue. It looks like it's going to be an incredibly, incredibly good meal tonight. I'm actually excited now.
I'm a little nervous because tonight is actually the first night that this restaurant will be open. So hopefully they get it right. You know, there's first night jitters. Always something happens. We'll see what it looks like and how they perform tonight. There is a
what that is.
Cleaning rag and some hair. Okay.
Look in here.
I didn't look at the shower.
No, it's the toilet.
Oh, okay. Everything else seems to be okay. We did have this piece of trash, this plastic on the floor. It looks like the top to maybe an alcohol bottle or cough medicine, something like that. And then there was also some coffee stains. It looks like they didn't clean off this, and this is only the second day that this hotel has been open, so we have called downstairs to get our room changed out, and hopefully the next room is better. Let's try this again. They gave us a new room. I know, welcome back, right? We're switching rooms, so. So our original room was on floor 22. We are now on floor 11, and so a little bit further down, we did have a decent view of the pool. That was probably the only highlight of that room so far. But let's see what our new room on the 11th floor has in store for us.
It's this one here, 11226.
All right. Okay. Looks kind of the same. Well, we don't have as great of a view of the pool as we had up on the 22nd floor. We can still see it, and here is another pool. They're supposed to have somewhere in the area of 9 or more pools on the property. You can see there's a few here that are not finished. There's one here. There's some over here. So let's take a look at the room. Here we have our king bed. Have a little bench down at the bottom. We have the credenza here and our standard TV setup. Now this has a little bit of a bench. You can put your luggage on. Helps you get ready in the morning with your bag already opened. And, Jay Moy? Who is Jay Moy? Well, Jay Moy Resorts World is welcoming you to their room, although we're in it, sorry. You can have the room that we just had.
Well, let's hope Jay Moy doesn't come to his room today.
Here we have the beverage and snack bar, also the refrigerator that looks to be full of some adult beverages. So I do want to mention something about the refrigeration system. So they do have a fully stocked bar, but also they have this side fridge, so you can bring your own drinks and water, and if you have leftover food. It's very nice. Just make sure you don't touch that side of the fridge or you get charged for everything. So we have some of the standard snacks, salted and roasted cashews. There's some M&Ms, chocolate covered almonds, some tequila grapefruit sours, and other items that you can eat and also you need to purchase. So don't touch anything there either unless you plan to purchase it. Okay, so into the bathroom. So here we have a nice big mirror. Hey guys. Sinks. Some Byredo. Ooh, Byredo, hello. We're getting a little fancy here. Those are very high-end. Hand wash and body lotion there. I know the brand well. Here we have the commode, the water closet in a separate stall here, which I love. Let's close this door. So behind the frosted glass is the loo, the toilet. Here is a nice big shower. Very nice. There is a little bench here. Let's take a look. So we have some nice fixtures. Highly polished, kind of that adjusting shower head there. Also, Byredo, yes. Once again, high-end shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. The bench, which I appreciate. And you also have an overhead waterfall shower head. Some nice contemporary tile work here. Just very clean, sleek lines, very nice. They have a lighted makeup mirror, which I appreciate very much. And the hair dryer, which comes standard in most rooms. Very nice. I give it a thumbs up. The closet check. Let's see what's in the closet. All right, so we have the standard iron. We have a couple of bathrobes. Seem to be very luxe, very nice. Ironing board and 2 sets of slippers, as well as a laundry bag should you need to have your items taken down and laundered. We won't be doing that today. Not sure if their laundry service is even operational. There are a lot of things in the hotel that are not open, some amenities that we had hoped would be, but are not. All right, so we have one more little hiccup, which some people might see as a little hiccup or some might seem as a big one. Our phone is not working. We cannot call down to get our bags, which also means we can't call for room service or any services that are needed. So Chris had to run downstairs for a second time. Yeah, it's a bumpy road. It's a bumpy road, but we'll get there. So hopefully this phone will either be working and somebody will come up and fix it, or we'll have a third room. Stay tuned. All right, Chris, so you are back from downstairs for a second time.
Yeah, I had to go down because I went to call to have our luggage brought up and the phone in the room doesn't work. And that's the only way to reach them. So I went back downstairs, I went to the front desk, told them, of course they apologized. They called over to have our luggage brought up. And then they said they would send an engineer up to fix the phone. Since that's how you order room service and all these other type of things. Well, not room service, food delivery, because they actually ordered from downstairs. But yeah, and then I just mentioned that the second room they gave us was definitely not like the first room. It's on a lower floor, it doesn't have the same views, but they didn't have anything else right now. So now I expect this to get a lot better. I'm a big fan of Hilton hotels. I'm a Hilton Diamond member from a lot of my business travel. And we choose to stay at Hilton's most of the time. So I'm assuming these are just early bugs that'll get worked out. But I have to admit, from being at a Conrad, I did expect things to go a little better here for this class of Hilton hotel. But like I said, it'll probably get better. I wouldn't say I would never come here again. Of course I will. But hopefully the next experience will be a little bit better. And who knows, maybe it'll get better throughout the night. We'll see.
So the yellow pool that we could see from our room is actually the kiddie pool. Lots of stuff for the kids to do, some little sprayers. There's one area that kind of douses water on you. Really, really cute. And then as you can see, they have lifeguards for your kids. Very nice. So right in front of the towel area, they do have some hammocks for you to lounge in and sunbathe. And also right next to the towel area, there is a room for lockers. You'll see maybe we'll be able to go in there and take a look at what the lockers look like and maybe a price if they have them listed. So you'll see some covered seating here with these very large umbrellas. There is no additional charge to sit here. If the seat is open, it's available for you to take. Here you'll see all the seating for Agave Bar and Grill, which is right poolside. You can order food to be delivered to you either in your cabana or next to your seating. So right by the pool, you'll find a shop. They have everything from snacks. If you forgot your sunglasses, you can pop in there. And also, if you forgot your bathing suit, they also have a section inside where they have bathing suits for men, women, and children. And of course, you cannot forget the sunscreen. They have several different options there. So make sure that you screen up and keep yourself burn free.
It's nice and bright in here. It smells delicious.
Why, hello there.
Evening. Good, how are you?